A recent YouGov study showed that 1 in 4 students suffered stress-related mental health problems. We talked to Heather Armstrong, President of the UWS Students Association, regarding stress among students and what the Students Association does to combat this.
So we work quite closely with the university on some of the stuff that they do around mindfulness. I know that they have, the university do have a system that they use for a mindfulness, as well as having other sort of events. The Student Association ourselves, we run a number of events throughout the year with the university and as our own and other organisations to help alleviate stress in students. Just the other week there we had the Pause Against Stress event that we've run for the last few years, where we have dogs come in for students to stroke, but we also have done things in the past like massage sessions where we've had other people come in, students from the West College Scotland come in who are masseuses to do stress release and stuff, and put out some advice from ourselves on our social media to help students best ways to relax. But we also have our advice workers who work for the Student Association that students can come in and have a chat to if they're feeling that they're overly stressed by the situation that they're in currently, and how we can help, or how we as a Student Association work with the university to best support that student if they're feeling stressed.
Heather then goes on to talk about the counselling services available at UWS.
That UWS has one of the better counselling services, and I have colleagues, counterparts in other universities who fight with their university every day in order to make sure that these vital services are there for their students. We're fortunate enough to have that service, but at the same time the NHS has a big part to play in that. Currently as a Student Association we're on a campaign around the draft budget that's coming up, and part of that is not just about funding for students. I know money worries can be a huge stress for students. It was a stress for me as a student, but part of that is about making sure that the government puts money into the NHS in order to support good mental health, and that we all have a part to play in that, and that we should be we should be encouraging people to speak about the stress and the way that they're feeling in order to break down stigma, but also to help alleviate that. So, yeah.
We then talked to former student Caitlin Boyle to discuss how stress affected her time at university.
So did you feel stressed in uni?
I did a lot.
So what contributed to you feeling stressed?
The deadlines and being thrust into an environment where it was just constant. Like, you would work at uni and then you'd go home and you'd read and you'd do more work and you'd have to write essays, and it was a lot. It was a lot.
We then talked to Caitlin on what she thinks could be done to help students suffering from stress.
I would probably train lecturers to pick up on more warning signs with stress, and not just students, complaining like, this essay's too long. It should be more in depth than that, and they should be able to look at the situation and be like, that person is really struggling, we need to help them. Because obviously I would have loved to have completed my course, but at the end of the day, that support system, it didn't fail me, but it just took getting to that point and being on the verge of a complete breakdown to realise that this was not good for me and that this was not where I needed my life to go.